Hello, hello. Is my mic on? It is. All right. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Atlas Capital. If you don't know what this is a community for those who are just beginning to kind of, get their stuff together, figure out finances, especially if you're young. Even if you're old, hopefully you can pick something up. And I am your host. I ain't got a name for me yet, but you can call me some. Okay, all right. So basically, what we're all about is personal financial literacy, as well as trading the markets in various sorts of ways, whether it be shares, options, futures, etc. And to let you know, this is also a journal, sort of, on my journey for trading. So let's dive into it. The first thing that I want to talk about today, I've got a whole list of things, guys. So it's gonna be packed. Last time, like, this is like part two of this stream with like the same title. I added some clickbait in there, but I mean it is the goal. But like, I just want to get some people involved, right? Shout out to my 3 subscribers, by the way. Thank you for existing. So I want to talk about what inspired me to start trading and why I believe it will pay off. So, I'm not gonna lie. I had just enrolled into college straight out of high school, and I was not prepared for it. I had a major that had absolutely nothing to do with numbers. Too embarrassed to say it, even as a potato. But that being said, I was taken hostage by a certain app, which it is tragic that it will be banned soon, and it is also kind of good for me. The TikTok. I was taken hostage by that short form content that takes up your entire screen. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I ended up just trying to look for ways to make money. There's a situation for that, really, that I was more focused on money rather than school. Even though I knew that school would take me there, it's just it was just a consequence of the state of mind that I was in, and the state of my living situation. So, that aside, I came across a video talking about options trading and showing somebody cashing out from options trading. Now, it seems like such like the wrong way to get into it. But now that I read some stories from like hedge fund managers and whatnot, they also had their fair share of like experiencing the market or being put on to the market, just by the average Joe, talking about like stocks and derivatives and whatnot, whatever the case may be. So basically, I mean, money is what inspired me to start trading. And also, the GME fiasco, the GameStop fiasco, also piqued my interest. And to come to find out, I never really used Reddit before that. I like, you know what I did? I Googled, like, any question, and then on Google, and I would like put Reddit over it just to like get a better answer. That's all I use Reddit for. I never had an account, never downloaded the app. But once I started to explore stocks, I started off with Robinhood. This is a Webull that you see in front of you. just one of those brokerages, online brokerages, discount brokerages, zero fees, no commissions. So I started on Robinhood, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I thought I could just do this by skimming YouTube and skimming online short form content, but that's not the case. But what inspired me to start trading would have just been the fact that you could cash out. I didn't know that you can cash out immediately. I didn't know that it was like that. I thought you bought a stock and you wait 10 years and all of a sudden, like boom, you're a millionaire at like 60. And like what's $1 million by the time I'm 60? I'm in my early 20s, guys, and it's like, that sort of mindset. Or back then I was 18 going on like maybe 19, 20. And basically um I just stuck with it. I just like my interest never vanished. And the reason I believe it will pay off is because it's the only form of like a like call maybe a side hustle isn't the best term to use for it, but it's the only, just for lack of a better term, it's the only side hustle that I've ever seen, right, where multiple people, like so many people, right? And even in the comments, I usually like, you see somebody doing like drop shipping or something like that, and people in the comments are like, oh yeah, if I had like a website, or if I had, blah blah, and anybody's gonna make an excuse for anything, right? But it was the only one where I actually saw, like, even if somebody wasn't necessarily a part of the community, or was just like, you know um that like the particular community that the trading TikTok or whoever was advertising, um they still stood by it as like a genuine form of income. And you start diving into the deep hole. I started learning about dividends, so on and so forth, and like swing trading and whatnot. And just the fact that you can withdraw, and multiple people, all over the world online, people make careers out of this. There's a whole industry on it. Is the reason why I believe that it will pay off, right? So just a little self-justification there to start us off, and a little bit of background, of what's going on. So let's start off, to give y'all some updates. Um, I have I have started to learn about futures. I've been watching ICT, as you know. I've shared some previous notes about it, and basically, um, I feel like the price action that I learn from ICT and like SMC concepts, smart money concepts, and what does ICT even stand for? Let me just Google this really quick for y'all. See, like this is why, like, none of this is financial advice, guys. None of it is. Follow at your own risk, or don't follow, please. Oh my god. Inner circle trading, right? So that's one of those YouTubers or just famous like retail trader that has experience in the business or in the industry, and basically is kind of, he's got his own little loyal fan base. I've started to see recently that some people don't necessarily agree with every single thing that he says, or have pointed out that his concepts aren't in fact original. He just broke it down the best way that can be, um, kind of translated for a lot of people. So That being said, though, just the type of price action that comes with smart money concepts, uh, and the way that he talks about and the way that he structures the lectures, it's all around futures, right? So I was debating on it for a while. I'll be going into some personal developments for myself. I know it's been a while since I last streamed or uploaded a video, even. I do apologize for that delay, but we are making progress. And I am making progress, like I said before, uh, aside from me wanting to provide a community of people who lift each other up and help each other to understand the complex nature of like all this sort of stuff, this finance stuff and trading. A part of it is also that this channel serves as a journal or a diary of my progress. So, one of the things that I have done, or two of the things that I have done, is one, as you can see in front of you, I have opened up a TradingView account. This is a charting platform. It's pretty popular. I'm pretty sure if you have any sort of or follow any trader online, you'll know what this is. And it's basically the reason why I opened it up. Like I can imagine somebody asking that why'd you open that up? Why did you pay for this service when all it does is show you a chart, which you can see on any other brokerage? And I understand that, right? One is that Webull, the current brokerage that I'm using right now, I bet Robinhood doesn't show futures. I could be wrong about that. They just updated their whole platform, but Webull only just started to show certain futures, and me wanting to keep track of not the entire market, not in its entirety, right? But to keep track of multiple things on a very easy to use and intuitive platform. TradingView is that for me. Anytime I see any YouTuber, any if you want to call them influencers, so be it. But any online retail trader using TradingView, it just seems so easy. And I'll show you here in just a moment. But what I wanted to show you was AMP. I'm just going to show you this right here. So this is the company AMP. I'm gonna go to their AMP margins. Oh, let's see. My keyboard's dead, guys. I've also been not necessarily struggling. I'm just a spoiled brat with the way that I like to set up my computer and my desk. So I've been spending some unnecessary money here and there as well. That's a guilty part on my conscience. But there are some personal developments I'll get into with y'all that will explain how I'm going to take things moving forward. AMP margins. There you go. So it's the amount, the day trade margin, right? So if you're day trading, right, you enter and close a position in the middle of the day. Is the amount required to enter into that position per each contract, right, on an intraday basis. Now, if you lose a trade, right, you are not going to lose that, right? But for them to, I guess, what's it called? Work those trades, they want to know that you have a certain amount in your account to handle any loss. And I'll be going into some other things that I've talked about in my previous videos as far as how we mitigate those losses and manage our risk. So The maintenance margin, though, is set by the exchange. So this is a fee that they set. And as we can see right here, is what I want to trade. Maybe even this. All right. So that's the Russell. This tracks the 2000 low tier small cap companies on the U.S. stock exchange. And this is, as you may recognize, the S&P 500 top 500 companies tracked by S&P. But this is a micro E-mini future, right? I will come back to you with a better explanation on what futures are. I'm still learning it myself. Disclaimer, I will be opening up my finances to y'all here shortly, in which I have made some pretty risky and bad decisions. I am fortunate enough to afford them, sort of, here, but it's not something that I'm proud of. But I feel it is necessary just because I feel like, and this is all just bias, I feel like I am getting to a point where I'm really starting to not necessarily understand it all, right? But really starting to approach that zone of profitability. How profitable, how often, but often enough, not to say consistent, but like I will be able to justify things, and I'll get into some of that in a minute here. But these are those maintenance day trading margins. This is what they'll charge you for each contract that you go into. We are going to be doing just this, likely. Maybe this, right? And if I'm feeling confident, maybe this. But I don't have enough money in my account to manage that. So, and as you can see, so these are even smaller contracts on these futures, right? So you're like, well, what? I know what the S&P 500 is. What is a micro E-mini? I'll explain later, but just think of this as like the third tier of like the smallest that you can trade on these indexes. So this is the regular E-mini, right? You can see that day trading margin requirement there. And then we'll go to the regular E-mini and metals. Bonds, grains. I guess they don't have the regular ones, or maybe E-mini is E-mini is the regular one. I'm pretty sure. And the index itself is just the index itself. Okay, so got that out of the way. And to take a look at TradingView, so I have deposited the last of my savings. It's about 1.6K into this account, which we will be using to trade this and solely this. All right, maybe this, because it's got a low day trading margin requirement. So sorry if so this is required to carry it, and day trading margin is required to enter the position, right? So you pay this, you pay the day trading margin. If I wasn't clear on that, you pay this. You don't pay this. You just need this much in order to trade this. All right, this seems like the lowest, so I may have to transition to this if I lose here. But we won't even be touching that anytime soon. I'm still gonna be messing around with options before we get into it, and I found some great resources for that. But let's get into TradingView. So this is TradingView. I have it set up kind of the way that I want it. Really, I would like two monitors to do so. However, I had to give up one recently. Somebody needed it in my family, so I ended up giving them one of those monitors. I mean, it was given to me from them, and they came back and said, I need it back. So I was like, okay, no issue there. Basically, I've got the same ticker loaded up in these four charts. Now I'm trying to connect them the same way that Webull can to the watch list, but I'm not sure if that's possible. I'll try and figure out a way through it. But what I really like about TradingView is that I'll get used to it, but there are hotkeys where you can basically analyze stuff a lot cleaner, right? Faster, I would say, in my opinion, and just a lot more intuitive. So I bought the Black Friday membership for the year. It was only $200 versus like 1,000, which is crazy, right? It's like 70% off. So come Black Friday, hopefully it's not less than 70% off. That would not be fun. But hopefully by then, right, next Black Friday, we got money on our hands, right? So that's the hour. That is the 15, the 5, and the 1 minute chart. This is the SPY. And if I click anything else, all right, I can look at the NASDAQ. Look at the NASDAQ. Look at a whole bunch of stuff. You can look at gold. You can look at the dollar. All these companies here. And I got this particular setup from Scarface Trades. It's one of the resources that I'll be mentioning here shortly, as far as what I've been using to learn a bit more about the intricacies of just trading in general, whether it be futures or options. Just price action really is what I'm trying to learn. And then this is just the whole chart. I can zoom out, and I'll be working a little bit more on these watch lists and whatnot. So we're gonna have a list for y'all. We're gonna have something a bit more active, something to really take a look at and dive into. And it's gonna be a lot easier here. And it's not that I wasn't comfortable with Webull. It's just that I just feel more comfortable here. And take a look at this. I can enter positions right on the chart. Now, this is what we were looking for, y'all. This is what we were looking for. It's a short position. Boom. Boom. It'll even tell you your risk to reward ratio, how many contracts you have, the open P&L right there, and your target and your stop losses right there. And you can adjust them on the fly. Right, and that's really, really helpful. It's something that I've been aiming to do, and I could only see it done on TradingView. I couldn't see it done anywhere else, but I did figure out a way to get it done for options on Webull. Unfortunately, we do still have to use the options chart, but it's not nothing crazy. I should have been doing it earlier with the options chart. There were some wins that we had that y'all have seen, that we've had just pure luck or hunch or an educated guess, whatever you want to call it, right? None of this is financial advice, right? So, but if we had managed the risk a lot better, and adjusting these stop losses trailing with our profit, we would, be in a way better position than we are now. So, we live and we learn. And I'll be showing you that here in just a moment. Let's see. Open up Webull. All right. Well, I don't want to stream that, but we can. So I mean, it's okay. It's whatever. Account number and whatnot. I mean, I'm not really comfortable with this being shown, but they verify things with like they'll text me if y'all try to hack me. Please don't try to hack me. I know there's only three of y'all, but like, please don't do that. This is not the account I'm trading from though. Y'all have probably likely already seen that too, so don't matter. Um, yeah, so Webull has futures. They don't have too many of them though. I'm not even sure I can get a micro contract from them. So uh, now that I was looking at the AMP futures, I may rethink that. I know IBKR is an option. That's Interactive Brokers. But we'll see. I'm not gonna touch any of that right now. It was sitting in a HYSA in a high yield savings account, and it was accruing like what, $5 interest. The Fed cut rates, and all of a sudden my HYSA is like not guaranteed because it's not a bond. It's based on bonds, so that's no fun. But here's what I do, Gal. Why is this like that? Okay. All right. So I have this chart right here. So basically, what we'll be doing is I will be trading off of this chart right here. Oh no, sorry. Yo, where are my layouts? Yo, I, I'm, I'll show y'all in a second. So we'll be watching stuff here just because I can connect it to the watch list. So as soon as this is not connected. All right, so just to give y'all an example, right? As soon as I click, so on and so forth, it'll pop up right here. I really wish they had this in TradingView, but they don't. Who knows? I may even drop TradingView, if things go right, but who knows? Right now, I'm more comfortable with the way that this is set up. I feel more confident about things, about analysis and so on and so forth. So this is what it's gonna stay at. Call it a stupid decision. Your choice. I am going to be doing me. Like I said, guys, none of this is real advice. You're just watching me learn. These indicators are not exactly what I even want. I don't know what's going on. I think if I just switch, no, it's the same. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so this is that, and then boom, just like that, right? Our take profit and stop loss will appear right here on the options chart, right? So as it goes up, we'll be treating we'll trail it down. We'll be treating our stop losses as our take profits, really, and hopefully getting good moves. I'll show you some trades here in a second. Let's see. There you go. So one of the trades that I did. Yeah, I don't think I even saved those. Oh, there you go. We had a trade. Now this is the stock P&L, and we're all in on options, which call it a bad idea or not, up to you. Trying to look at these. There you go. Well, let me click on it. Trading records, options P&L. There you go. Why is this so old? Oh, it's because I'm clicked up on that. Oh wow, that's wild. There it is. There it is. So $11. $11. I turned like $7 into $11 more. So that was nice. And to show you the other calls or the other options trades that I promised to show you in one of those last videos, these are those options trades. There were shorts, all shorts, and I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was August, July, and August that I did that. And I was at work doing it on my phone, like such a bad way of doing it. I know people take trades on their phones, but they're definitely looking. Usually, they're looking at a chart, elsewhere. And the thing about Weeble's trading platform on the phone is that it is like it'll take away the chart to show you the options chain. We talked about the options chain in the last video. Hopefully y'all are keeping up with everything that I'm saying. So those are some of the trade recaps. They were just shorts, in which I likely was highly leveraged, or just way out the money, and things just ended up going my direction. I wish I could remember the reason. I've got a whole bunch of stuff going on, but now I don't. Now I will be actually, for y'all's information, I have quit my job. I don't want to say anything negative about my job, just because. Let me put myself where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, I don't want to say anything negative about my job, just because I showed some of my coworkers this channel, and I bet it could be likely that they're talking some shit, or they doubt what I'm doing, and you know what, so be it. I bet some of my friends doubt what I'm doing, and you know what, I'll show you. I will show you. This is why people doubt what I'm doing, this right here, right? Not a good look. And you know what, I'll tell you what, over the years, it's way more than that. It's way more than that. Now, it got to a point where, like, it took me a while, y'all. It took me a while of just skimming, because I wasn't, to be frankly honest, I wasn't that confident. I believed it would pay off, but I wasn't that confident. It always seems like a whole nother foreign language. The markets and trading and finance. I bet it does come easy to some people. I bet they just get it just like that, right? But I was not as confident going into it. I didn't necessarily know the foundation that I needed to set up to do things like that. So it was just a culmination of gathered knowledge, little tidbits here and there, that led me to start placing orders, do it on certain companies, explore what volatility was, what volume was, and basically I'd gotten to a point where I know if a stock is liquid, right, and has a whole bunch of people trading it with tight spreads on the options, so not a very big difference between ask and bid price, so sell and buy price, that it's likely you'll get filled right away. And usually those are on the indices or the indexes, like QQQ, S&P 500, IWM even. You can get filled pretty easy on any stock. You just got to be talking the right price. But if you want to talk about like mid prices and stuff like that, it's got to be just a tad bit more volatile, a little bit more volume, and a lot, like, essentially a lot more liquid. So I had ended up getting to a point where I knew that there was even times of day that I'm supposed to be trading, and with those times of day, I could call a bias for the day. Now, what got me frustrated was entering in this many deposits, which I don't know if I can show you that, but oh yeah, these are those trades. These are those trades right here. But look at this, y'all. Look at all these losses. Loss, 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 loss. Yeah, it's all right. It's whatever. It is whatever. Yo, I'll show y'all on a different video or later to let y'all know what it's all about. But so, and I have come up with trading rules as a result. You know, like you have to. I don't know why I didn't do it earlier. I'll drag those in here. Market's about to open soon, by the way. We'll see what we can do about all that, but not something I'm interested in showing currently. So principles is what I like to call it, based off of instead of rules, because they're more permanent than rules. You know, rules can change, right? Principles don't, or at least I hope not for you. You know, and I guess principles can change, but principles evolve for the better, right? Rules can go either way. I like the word principles. You know what I'm saying? And Ray Dalio, the one of the co-founders of I believe it's Bridgewater Associates or something of the like. One of the first few, or just the OG of hedge funds, had written a book called Principles, the same name, for his employees, with a sort of like hyper realistic, some would say too harsh or too critical of performance and so on and so forth. It's a whole nother conversation. Just the productivity within that sort of environment. But after reading that book and getting some lessons, which are pretty basic and to the core, but I recommend reading that book, Principles by Ray Dalio. It's a bit deeper than what I could explain it as, and I'm not one to keep too many things in my head unless it's making me money. You know what I'm saying? And indirectly, it would be making me money, that book, but it's also a pretty long book, so read it for yourself. It's a good read. So number one principle: we do not gamble, we trade. Like I was saying, y'all, I was getting tired. Like I'm putting 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50 every month, yo, or not every month, every week, yo, and like it just the 50-50 of a coin flip, 50% chance, is for calling a daily bias is just not something I'm interested in. When everybody online is talking about profitability, talking about consistent winning trades and the analysis that they use to get there, it was time for me to make a decision that, hey, like, I need to stop trying to tell people. One thing I know for sure is that I really want all of my friends to succeed. If any of my friends are watching this, like, I genuinely want people around me to succeed in life. Or the people that, like, I genuinely care about, or have care for. To a certain extent, it varies between certain people. Sometimes you run into people in life and they're not necessarily a permanent factor in your life, and it's not that I don't care. It's just I'm not invested. But I'll tell you what, if you're a close friend of mine and you're watching this, I am very invested into your success. Whether we've been friends for a while and we haven't seen each other for a long time, or we don't talk that much, right? Or are only associated through social media or a group chat even. I care for your success. I come with no envy or jealousy whatsoever. And if anything, this is a part of the reason why I created this channel, is that like I said, I want to uplift folks, and what I got tired of was the coin flip of the trades that I was making and my insistence to my friends that, hey, guys, we got to get on this. We got to get on this. Well, the person who has to get on this is me, the potato. Okay, guys, like it doesn't get any straightforward than that. So moving on, number two, we manage risk at all times. This is underlined for importance. At all times, in order to bet. So we must have stop losses and take profits, right? And part of the quote, I got this from a book. We must have chips to bet. Like, in order to bet, so there should be commas here. In order to bet, we must have chips, right? And to have those chips, we must protect those chips, right? If you're at a casino, right, and you run out of chips, you got to go to the ATM, right? And I tell you what, bro, I am tired of going to the ATM, right? I'll dive into some of my personal issues. Not even issue, more of a relief. Honestly, I did not enjoy. I enjoyed my last job, but there were some outside factors, or not even outside, internal factors in politics that led me to give up that not even a crazy high paying check. Like I'll tell you that much. So moving on. We want to protect our chips, and this is for the long term. I don't think I specified that here, but 15 to 20 positions. I was reading, or I think maybe I got this from a podcast that interviews hedge fund managers. That after 15 to 20 positions, either I read in the book or when I'll elaborate on it later. I should add side notes to these. But 15 to 20 positions, 5 of them being sure bets, so about 30% to 25% being sure bets, as in like blue chip, right time in the market, and just like value investing instead of dollar cost averaging, would be those 5 sure bets. 15 to 20 positions. Apparently after that, you're almost, not necessarily, but almost as diversified as the S&P. You may as well just put something to the S&P at that point. So to really like concentrate on gains, concentrate on not necessarily the speculation, but the opportunities that the market allows us to have for that sort of value investing and growth investing, we will be sticking to a minimal amount of long-term positions. So I've started up long-term. I'll get to that shortly. We're going to be setting up stop losses and take profits. You guys will be seeing that live here. Maybe y'all know that I'm subscribed, or I bought like a lifetime thing to a Discord membership, printers, that shouts out trades. So maybe we'll do one of those today, because I mean, $20 is $20, right? Why listen to the principles now, right? When all I want to do is learn about the futures and play with the capital that I have. And who knows, maybe I'll cut that capital in half and put it in here now that we actually have stop losses and whatnot. So I can cut things even now, guys, basically is the point. So we won't see too many crazy losing bets. And Weeble's commissions on options are very, very low, 50 cents. Like the platform a lot better than Robinhood. Let's see. And we're only using MACD and RSI on higher time frames. So these two indicators right here, just watching some of already and his analysis, useless. And some other YouTubers' analysis, and just like the fact that trading off of price action has been so popular nowadays. Nobody uses indicators. Nobody uses indicators for the lower time frames, right? And if they do, it's a very, very, very minimal now. It's like just a moving average or something. It's nothing crazy. And for the lower time frames, we're using the simple moving averages and the price action to trade. Right now, those are the six, what is that, six rules that I have going on currently. So yeah, moving on. I got a whole range of topics to talk about with y'all. And we'll even pause for a minute to look at market open. So, I'm also thinking about leaning towards swing trades. Already seems to be leading that forefront out of the resources that I've been subscribed to for really, digging down deeper into the technicals. So we will be looking at some swing trades as well in the coming months. Went over my trade recaps. As much as y'all could see, I'm not too focused. Sorry about that, y'all. I know I said that I'll be transparent and whatnot, but you already saw how broke I am. So I mean, I don't think it gets any more transparent than that. Let's see. So I discovered through ICT, I discovered fair value gaps, and through Scarface Trades, I highly recommend you check out his channel. He breaks things down so simply with great graphics. Identifying trends and patterns in the chart for price action. So simply, like, I don't even know where I draw stuff. Let's see. Simply put, go to the cues. I drew some stuff here. All right, so key levels, right? And so this is an example of what I'm saying here. So the fair value gap, this would be the fair value gap here, would be the impulsive move down, right? And between, I guess this would be the fair value gap, right? Because it went up here and it consolidated here. Okay, we learned something new. We learn new things. But this is a better example, right? So you see, very impulsive move, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, right? And we are on the 1 minute chart right now. So not the line, not the indicators. Oh, it's down there. Try this up. Oh, okay. Full screen. All right, there it is. Boom, 5 minute. And you will see, look at that. Look at how that wick goes straight into it, right? Or how it barely broke out of these, right? Or just like they would call this like a disrespect or something. But this is on the higher time frame. I don't even know. Was I actively trading? Is that why? Yeah, I was like actively in a position here, y'all. So that's why I had fair value gaps going on the 1 minute. But we also had key levels, and look at these key levels. These are drawn pre-market. Like these are drawn based off of like earlier. If I go to the 1 hour chart, oh well, we're no, they're not drawn based off of earlier, are they? To zoom in on the trading day, let's see. Yeah, it was on the 5th. Yeah, look at these key levels down here. So we marked off those key levels, right? When does market open? Right here. Market opens right here. Why is extended not in here? There you go. There you go. Now we can see. Look at these key levels right here. Right. Boom. Based off of pre-market lows, highs, right? So those are some key levels, and we see what it wants to do. It rejected off of lows. Boom. It went long, right? Just like that. As soon as I saw this big bar right here, cut off the trade. Right? Simple as that. Simple as that. Just price action. right? No real just some drawings like a trend, right? I see the angle of these wicks coming off of these candles here, going like that, and then the angle, you see how tight this angle is right here, right? These are short candles, right? But we can just assume, just based off of that, it's like a little wedge, right? Boom, breakout, right? Wedges always go for a breakout, right? That's something that I have learned. Not maybe not always. Sometimes they look like consolidation, but hopefully this is making some sort of sense to y'all. And as soon as we're above that key level, boom, cut the trade. Cut the trade. I'm not even sure exactly where I cut the trade. Once I start making more like regular live streams and videos like that, I'll be able to keep up a little bit. And a part of that is journaling, right? So we are going to be using the journal app. Where is that? Oh, oh, I'm on Ventura. I'm on Ventura. There's no journal app. Um, well, I'll be using it on my iPad. But there's a new journal app on iOS, so I may not be able to show you that, but I may be able to include it in a screenshot for videos. However, we'll be journaling each of our trades, and I'll be explaining what trades I took, what price things were at, just the description of the chart. Maybe include a screenshot of the chart, and just really try and hammer and nail down exactly why am I taking trades, right? The reasoning, the justification behind it, as well as just keeping track of where I'm at day trading a certain stock, and what I think will happen based off of a number of factors, macro, fundamental, technical, the stool, as already would refer to. So, we're going to be setting up the watch list and screeners. I do want to start using screeners. Now, there's the old trick in the book about finding breakout stocks on the daily chart using FinViz. I'm not sure if I'm too interested in that. I want to start learning how to see if maybe TradingView or Webull will be able to give us a better, more intuitive screener there. But we'll see. And just to break things down for y'all, right? Because I know this looks like a lot. By the way, very close to market open. We'll take a pause here shortly, but to break down the distribution of my accounts, I have a Webull account. This is what you see in front of you, right? This is what I'll be trading the options off of right now. For me to explain to you what an option is, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been reading some other books, but I have been diving into books. Okay, I have not finished the options book, but to think about it like this, right? You have an ice cream machine, right? And it's winter. Nobody's buying ice cream. This is a dumb example, right? And I'm like, hey, this I bet this ice cream machine costs you a lot. I bet you're still paying it off. How about I write you a contract, right? I will buy this contract off of you, right? For $50, right? I'll give you $50 right now, just so I have the right. Like, you can't say no. I don't care what happens, right? You can't say no. I have the right to use this ice cream machine if I need it within the span of like a certain time frame, right? Come summertime, boom, everybody wants some ice cream, right? And what do? I call out my boy. I'm like, hey, you remember that contract, bro? I'm gonna need that. And now that ice cream machine, which to me was worth $50, and to the guy who was not selling any ice cream in the winter was like, free $50, sure, bro. Like, I bet you're not even gonna use it this winter right now. Come summertime, right? I'm like, hey, bro, still within that time frame. I'm gonna need that ice cream machine, and now I've made a whole lot more money off the ice cream, just by securing that, right? So it's kind of like that, right? To break it down, I'll break it down in a different video. Every YouTuber does a video breaking down options, so I'll do it in a different video. But to move on to what I was talking about, I'll be trading options here on Webull. I have trading views set up with AMP for futures trading, which we'll get into hopefully soon, and sooner rather than later. Let's see. I also have two Schwab accounts, right, that are on auto draft. I have a long-term Schwab account, which I'll see about how I can. See, that's the thing. I don't want to be too revealing with like account numbers and stuff like that with banks. We will, they'll send me a notification. Please don't hack me. I will close this account and open a new one. If that's what the case is. But please don't try and social engineer my life. Wouldn't be fun. Let's see. And I have a 529. So I have a brokerage account with Schwab. Charles Schwab is a real, well-known, respected institution. Their applications for trading, one of them is a bit too intuitive for like an expert trader. Not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a nice graphic UI to work with. And that's it. It looks a little bit old school. I'm not very used to it at all. I've tried tinkering around with it, but neither here nor there. But I'm on the mobile app and I'm just buying shares. I'm buying shares for the long term. Okay, and I've got a 529 with a pretty evenly split across all low risk, moderate, and aggressive percentages of the capital that I put into it to be invested over time in a 529. Because if anybody, I want my homies to win. I want all my homies to win, but if anybody's gonna benefit off of my capital, it's gonna be my children, right? So saving up for their education, because I'll tell you what, soon here, after we go down this list, finish the stream off, I'll be explaining to you some of the conditions that I've had to deal with when it comes to all this sort of stuff. Okay. Market is opening up soon. Now, Scarface had put me on to something. That's why I have this here. QQQ compared to SPX, it looks like they bought towards the end of the day. So we had non-farm payrolls on Friday, and you can see how the market loved that. Look at that jump. Look at that. From all the way down here. Bop. Start off here from, we jumped from what, 674, 681, almost around $10. Boom. Offshoot off the data. Boom. Again, right? Like if I had deposited earlier and just did a coin flip, but let's not think about that way, especially with futures, right? So basically we're comparing the, why is VWAP showing me the bands? Boom. All right, so we got our SMA 9 and we have our VWAP. All right, here's what we're going to do. Going to mark off pre-market highs. You know what? Why am I even doing that on here? I'm doing all Weeble. Ah, 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Where's Weeble? There you go. There it goes. We're waiting for the first candle. There's our low. And then we'll mark off some key levels. Say this is a key level right here. See how this bop, 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 right? And yeah, right now we're dropping. There's our first candle of the day, red. If this closes under here, I'm going puts. And I'm going for a very short period of time. QQQ. Put out the money. What do we have? We have exactly 22. One minute. See if it rejects off of there, then we're going up. Oh. We're going up. We're going in calls. $4, $5, $11. $11, $5.29. Oh. What? Oh, why is it 10? Why is it 10? Oh my god. $15. Okay, guys. Alright, we're going out the money. Why? I have options buying power. Oh, it keeps doing 10, yo. What is going on? This is always like this, yo. Okay, it's definitely confirmed. I'm going for it. Buy. Boom, filled. Oh, jeez. Alright, so there goes our contract. And it's already teetering on going down in value. We are going to take a look at our key levels. We're on the 5-minute right now. And see, this is engulfing. Hopefully it doesn't close. How much time do we have left? We have 2 minutes left on it. And it looks like it's going up strong. Hopefully. Oh, jeez. Let's look at the 1 minute. Yeah. Okay, 1 minute did not confirm. This bar will confirm it. And if it rejects, we are totally messed up. Ooh. There you go. Oh no, that's going down. Yeah, did not close above that at all. You know, hopefully it's a slow grind. We'll see. It's not too much risk that we have in it, but here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll show y'all. This is that. Add a TP. Add a stop. Oh my. This is nice. Look at that. Let's not mess with that right now. It's only $8. It is only $8. Let's go back up. We've got a little nice angle going on here, but ooh, if that gets confirmed. Let's see. This is why we wait for closes above our key levels. This is my mistake today. I'm going to journal this. $8 isn't crazy. I may continue recurring deposits on here, just depending on my situation. But I'll get to talking here with y'all in just a moment. Right now, I'm gonna just take a look at this stuff. And we could cut and flip, but right now nothing's confirmed. We're range trading right now, in between these two key levels. And you see how precise this is, yo? Like, this is all I did. This is all I did. This was an area of interest. This is the bottom. This is the low. This is the low of pre-market. And that's it. that is it. Now, I guess we can call this a fair value gap, but we'll see what's up. Let's let us look to some biased, real biased factors here. I mean, we're approaching the crest of MACD. RSI is inching back up. We've got a higher low going on right now. We'll keep RSI on there. RSI makes me feel comfy, you know. And this is closing above that key level. There you go. Way that this moving average is going, I don't like it. But if we can close a full candle above it, then we should be good to start reaching for that upper key level there, that area of interest that they were bouncing off of yesterday, or not yesterday, on Friday. And a bit of a let's look at trading view. Where's SPX gone? We look at SPX and QQQ together, and we can notice that they're sort of in tandem here, right? You see how SPX has a, and I've kind of been noticing, usually already says that the Nasdaq leads, and it'll always lead, or that it's supposed to be leading. I've kind of been noticing that over the past couple of days, since we're trading at all-time highs, that the SPY, or the S&P 500 is sort of leading. But we'll see. We have a higher low right here, which is nice to see. And there's a little convergence. There it goes. So it looks like Nasdaq is a little bit in control there. It's just consolidating here. Hasn't broken below this yet. And I bet you we're still testing that. Yeah, we're still in the middle there. We're still range trading. Range traded. Why is that hard to say? Lost about half the position right now. I'm not too worried. It's $8. The market's just been going up. Like, we've had good data. Some news came out that they're expecting half of the rate cut than what was previously expected, or forecasted for the Fed. I wouldn't say that that's the best news, which may be why we're range trading and don't have any crazy impulsive moves yet. But that would be because the market not necessarily likes rate cuts at all times. A lot of people are worried that since we are at all-time highs and we are going into more quantitative easing, because of just some overheating, or not sure exactly. Oh yeah, right. GDP was negative, and like a while ago, and that's when they started their easing. They're like, we need to pump more money into this market. A lot of people are saying that GDP is mostly government spending right now. It's not looking too hot, but we're still pushing up all-time highs. I've read some comments online from either the YouTuber traders. I'm not sure if I got it from the forums. Some chatter about there's still room to push, before we see anything crazy, and we are getting somewhere. This closes above that candle. That'd be nice. Hopefully that's not a bearish flag. That would not be fun. Bearish flag would be this impulsive move down, then going up here. And that is, well, it doesn't look like a bearish flag at all. A bearish flag would just like, teeter like that. It's like a flag. You know what I'm saying? Those triangle flag emojis that you see on your iPhone, like that. It could be bearish or bullish, just depending on the previous candle before it. But it looks like, we're still range trading. We're going to test that key level up there. There's very big rejection on the 5-minute. But on the 1-minute, we have a full engulfing candle going upwards. It's just still it's tucked into that range there. So if we can close above this key level, I will set a target profit for it, in which I'll probably go, we'll just have yesterday's move, half it, 522 all the way up to 525. That's $3. So $1.50. $1.50. Where we at? We entered in around here, right? Around here, 525. 0.5. 527. 527 will be our stop loss. And let's go to the trade. Don't want to. Oh, what? Yeah, well, we'll set our stop loss at full loss before we move it up. Not the best risk management, but there's a little pop. There's a little pop in the option. Something's going. Something is gone. There you go. There you go. We're above the moving average right now, which is good to know. Yeah, need some water. Doesn't look like those bearish candles are getting wild, but RSI doesn't seem to be breaking that little level there. Whoa. No fun. This range trading is no fun. Range trading. Something's wrong with my voice. I've been up all night, y'all. I'm working a night shift now. So just while we're here, let's keep going. Where I leave off. Yeah. So there's a Webull, right? There's a futures account, right? Look at that rejection off the damn thing, man. Come on now. Just babying this trade. This one closing below is not fun. Yeah. Very, very range right now. All right. Focus. We've got a futures account. We've got an options account, right? That's Webull. Futures account is AMP. And then we have a 2 long terms, one and just an automated, percentage-based, allocation-based type deal for a 529. That's for my future children. That's a college savings plan. If y'all don't know, 529. My friends call me a nerd for just referencing it as a 529. But know the lingo, yo. If you actually care, then you know what I'm talking about, right? I don't know. Who cares? Anyways, and then I have a brokerage, and both of those are with Swap, the long term, right? And I'll only be buying shares in the brokerage there. So I also have been reading, and as I mentioned previously, Ray Dalio, that co-founder of Bridgewater, in his book Principles, he outlines great many number of wisdoms. But I've been reading a different book actually called, not by him, but it's called Alpha Masters. And I've been outlining a whole bunch of stuff, and you know what? You know what? The more I get into the other chapters, what I'm really interested is just what Ray Dalio has been saying. And it's talking about an all-weathered portfolio in which it accounts for a whole bunch of stuff. These hedge funds, they have how do you say, like all these computers and algorithms working for them that they can tinker with. Right? We don't have that, right? So I'll be using some assistance, and not from y'all, but like I'll get to how. But what I'm trying to what I've been exposed to from this book, Alpha Masters. It is a collection of interviews and tidbits and pieces of advice from top hedge fund managers. That one of the concepts I've been exposed to is alpha and beta. Right now, I've heard about alpha before, and really that's in reference to, as far as from what I can tell. I'll be doing more research on it. Come on, close above that key level. Don't go back down. Reject. If I had order flow, that'd be nice actually. Now I understand why order flow is a little bit necessary. Boom, there you go. Rejects. We're going up, y'all. So, yeah, so there's alpha and there's beta. Beta would be apparently your benchmark, right? So take, for example, the S&P 500. The average percent return of the S&P 500, over like a year, usually ranges around 12 to 18%. And your alpha is your portfolio and its performance relative to that. Right, so what you're trying to do is beat a benchmark. This is from what I understand it from, well, like just reading like the little tidbits about it, because it's just a conversation. It's a record of a conversation with quotes, and it's not a very big deep dive into what they're talking about in that specific book, but it's something that piqued my interest. Right, and I'll dive a little bit more into it, how we'll use it, how we'll set it up, how we'll write it down, so on and so forth. Now, like I said, y'all, I'll be very, very transparent, very, very, very transparent. Okay. As far as opening up my financials to y'all, I will not be showing you any screenshots or anything of that, but just trust me on my word. When I say I'm dead broke, I'm in $7,000 of credit card debt. Hopefully to be relieved soon by gift cards from T-Mobile. Gosh. But and I have $3K on me just in my check-in. So yeah, there's that. I have a high yield savings account that I really wanted to save up on a down payment for a house, but I've got too much faith. I got too much faith in the returns that I can make from trading versus the subject to change percentage of compound interest that I'd get from a high yield savings account. Not that a high yield savings account is bad. I definitely still want to build up a emergency fund, which I had, but now I want to tinker around with and play with in futures. But we will not be touching that, like I said multiple times, until we really know or can be confident about what we're doing here. And I'm still 2.5. What was even it's a 5:30 call? Oh, jeez. It's definitely not getting up to 5:30. As soon as we hit 5:27.50, like I'm out. I'm pretty sure that'll be before 5:30. So let's see. I don't even know what news is, if there's any news sparking any of this, but no. So, let's see. All right, so I'm going to be using that journal app for writing down all those trades and the knowledge that I gain from each trade, what I learned from it. And I'll even show y'all any notes that I take from YouTube videos and concepts that I learn as we go along. Now, to expand on some personal struggles I've been going through, I was working at this is kind of a lot. This is not a therapy session. I don't mean to treat it like one. But just to sum up the reasons why I have delayed making videos and being on a regular schedule with things is I was working full time, right, at not a crazy stressful job, but it is a sales job nonetheless, which just did not at all like pay me commission for the past 8 months. And I'll tell you what, like as far as my experience goes, I'm a great seller, right? But it's just to not be too exposing. It's a telecommunications company. It's a phone company. We provide service, so you can pick out any of the major three, all right, whatever you want to think about it as. But I was working for one of them. It was an authorized retailer, it wasn't corporate, so they could change our commission structure a whole bunch. And I'm just putting in the same effort that I usually do, that I usually get praised for. And I understand, businesses have to make money. Oh, you're not a great seller if you don't push yourself. I totally understand that, right? But I'm also going to school full time, right? And I also have a whole bunch of family drama just like happening all day. Like I wake up to it like it's my alarm clock, like so. It just wasn't working out for me, and I was really trying to hunker down and figure a way out. I had interviews with really great opportunities, remote work for a bank, even customer service, but still, and things just ended up not working out. I had 2 interviews. I don't know what exactly happened. I asked for feedback. They did not comply or reply about it. But just dealing with all that sort of stuff in the middle of all my ambitions that I want to do, I regularly feel held back just by my conditions. And I'm not going to, like I bet, maybe coworkers or whoever's seeing this, if you know me, and what directions I've taken in life, you may be like, well, hey, like all I'll say is that I'm not imparting blame. I take most of the responsibility. If I were better at time management, if I were better at procrastinating, if I realized exactly what my position is, teetering on that key level, not fun. RSI is going down too, also not fun. And I swear that they call this an imbalance. See how one's higher than the other, and I'm pretty sure that means we're going down. It's okay though. $8. Who cares? I'll do another deposit, but it's rejecting. That's nice. This is good. Okay. All right. So, if anybody knows me, they know that I'm a very accountable person, and I don't like to make excuses. And there are a number of things that I could have done with my position. But I'll tell you what, if I didn't work full time and if I didn't pay my own bills like my car and my insurance and whatnot, I'll tell you what, the family drama would have went even through the roof, right? And sometimes for peace of mind and just for your own sake, just get some money in your pocket. I ended up not taking school. Not that I didn't take it serious, but I just didn't have, because I'm a good student, and I was a good student in high school. I just didn't have the resolve to go through with it. It all just felt like too much. I got overwhelmed. And I eventually ended up not necessarily dropping out, or I don't know the technical terms of it all, really. But basically, I took a little break and I really thought about what I wanted to do. And my interest in stocks is what has led me to choose finance, right? So now I'm majoring in finance, praying to God I get an internship somewhere. And right now I'm working part time as a security guard. Super chill. Super chill. Oh my God. Like the hourly that I was getting working full time, 40 hours a week, right? Um, what's it called? Is the exact same pay that I'm getting, like higher hourly, but part time. It's the exact same check, just without commission. And I'm a security guard, and like I don't do anything. Yo, I read books and I watch movies. And you know what? You know what? I went on a little binge from my past couple shifts, movie wise, and I'm taking a break from the movies. We go straight into the books, baby. Education, baby. You know what I'm saying, bro? Right? And it's just like it's just a way better situation for me. Like if I was surviving, right, off of my just straight my hourly check working full time, why can't I get that same hourly check and work only like 2-3 days? You know, so that's where I'm at right now. And those are just some of the personal struggles and delays that I've had to deal with what has me at this position today. So hopefully y'all can, if you relate, comment, let me know. If you can, if you're interested in this journey at all, or if you're interested in just seeing progress, or if you're entertained. Some people say that like, oh, monotone voice and he's a potato. It's real funny, right? Shit ain't funny, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like this right here, this potato, bro, is a mask, right, to hide my identity. Right, and I know y'all see my account number up there. I'm gonna blur that still, but once I get more professional videos out. But this content is, like I said, it's mainly here for me, and all I want to do is uplift all my friends and anybody I can along the way, with my own progress. Call it selfish, call it egotistical, maybe. But it's just something that I want to do, and I've seen so many people do it before. And they're selling like $600 memberships for these discords. Yo, it's gonna be like $5 monthly, bro. It's gonna be the same price as like your average real time market data that like you pay for from a brokerage. So it's not gonna be anything crazy, y'all. It's gonna be tiered, but it's not gonna be super expensive. And I'm not looking to, like, I know that that's making money off of y'all, but I can't will myself to do something extra, than the bare minimum sometimes, unless I have compensation. And that's just my outlook on things. That's why I quit. That's why I quit, because why am I being pressured for sales? Um, in a job where like y'all change how I get paid on sales every other month. This happened like 8 months in a row. I did not get paid commission 8 months in a row. You know what I'm saying? So like it gets to a certain point. And I had customers yelling at me about their bill, bro. Get out of here, bro. We ain't doing none of that. Oh, look at that. We went down. No fun. We tested that level that I'm at right now again, and no fun. Right now we're testing an RSI level. A little tiny bit of consolidation there, from earlier, from open. Hopefully that gets us somewhere. I don't think so though, because we've had one lower high just now. This may make two, but we're still range trading, so nothing's really confirmed yet. But as time goes down, theta decays. I'll be talking about options soon, y'all. If you don't understand what I'm saying, theta is a Greek in an options contract. Options contracts are dictated by a whole number of things, Greeks being one of them, which dictate price, and for theta being time decay, right? So the period that you put the contract over. So, yeah. Now to run over some plans for the future for my life and the channel. Right, first looking at the channel. Number one, on the docket. We're gonna figure out this futures trading stuff. Right, we're doing micro mini futures, so it's not just mini, it's micro. Alright, so like even smaller, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be something to look forward to. I really want to make regular videos for y'all. If y'all are interested in hearing me talk about just the news and stuff that's been happening, not necessarily predictions. Like I said, again, this isn't crazy financial advice, but just an opinion on the macro outlook. Whether it be weekly, monthly, I can figure something out for y'all. I can definitely figure something like that out for y'all because I have a lot more time on my hands now. So it's definitely in the books. In the Discord channel, still getting that set up, y'all. I made a T-shirt. It's on an Etsy shop. I don't have my own website or none. I'm not going that deep until we become more official, y'all. So don't think that I'm like, like I'm a perfectionist to a certain extent. So especially if something isn't working out, then I know when to cut my losses. And you'd say that I don't because of my trading history, but trust, I do. I'm young. I can bounce back from a loss like that. What, 10K or something? Whatever. Who cares? Cross Robinhood too. Don't forget about Robinhood, y'all. Okay. All right. Enough of that. So let me know. Comment down below. If you have an opinion on what type of content that you'd like to see from me. If you have a question about anything that I've said so far in this stream, or if you want me to do videos weekly, bi-weekly. I can't do daily videos, unfortunately, guys. I'm also going to school, so, and I have a life outside, and like outside of academics and trading, and the goal is to become good enough that I don't have to spend all day looking at a chart. That's the goal. Let's see. So yeah, let me know. Comment down below if you have an opinion on that specific subject. Yeah, the T-shirt that I made, it's all right. I want it to be better for y'all. So I'm not looking to immediately profit off you guys. Like I do this for fun. Like the T-shirt is gonna have like a funny saying on it. I really want y'all to enjoy it, right? Like, and that's not to make y'all want to buy it. That's just because like I think it's funny, bro. You know, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like it's gonna say like 2008 financial crisis. Like it's some funny, right? So still working on that. I will be looking to connect social media soon, so that whenever I stream or whenever I go on or upload a video, it's shared to a wider audience. That way we can get some folks in here, maybe even giving me some good advice. If y'all have any advice, put it down in the comments, yo. And then an RSS feed. Now, just reading this book that I'm reading, the Alpha Masters. These hedge funds traders, they say that they get all their information from the Post, or like if something breaks, it breaks in the Wall Street Journal or something. I don't know about all that. Like some motherfuckers on Twitter is like getting stuff done faster than Wall Street Journal or even Bloomberg for that matter. So like it all just depends. I don't know how I would go about doing that, but I have watched Trading Fraternity. I don't know what he has. I don't know if that's just like the Bloomberg terminal news that he has on his screen there, but he's reading off the news. I want to read off the news like that. Then like my channel is gonna be a mix of like channels that I learn from. You know, and let's see, the AI usage. This is definitely something I want to address, y'all. I want to make it very clear that I'm not looking to AI like some sort of god to direct me in my trades. I've tried that before. Like, I'm not. I know it sounds stupid. I mean, if you don't know much, sounds pretty good. But no, that's not how it works. The way I use AI, the way like to give you an example of how I'll be using AI, is to help with the channel, it's to help with setup, it's to help with engagement and reaching out, it's to help with scripting, so on and so forth. So that's how I'll be using AI. And I'll even be using it to help me learn. I'll be like, hey, explain alpha and beta for me, for example, right? Something that we talked about earlier. How can I explain Greeks the simplest in options trading? So we will be using AI in said fashion. It will not be used to make trades. It will not be used to make predictions. Obviously, ChatGPT only has so many capabilities, and we won't be going off of its hallucinations. So, my personal budget and deposits. I'm thinking about getting a recurring. Why is two? Why are there two working? Do I have two? Oh, they're my stop loss and take profit. Okay, that's whatever. Oh, I can take off the stop loss. Boom. There you go. So, yeah, I'm thinking about restarting the recurring for the Weeble. I stopped it. I stopped. I think I kept the recurring going for my HYSA just because I still want to build an emergency fund. I know it's possible if I'm not spending it. Um, and I already have some like a 50 going into the 529 and like a 25. And those are monthly ones going into the long term, which like as soon as I get more income, I'll step it up. But I may get a 25 weekly going into the Weeble again. As soon as I can realize that I afford it. Like I said, guys, I got a whole bunch of credit card debt right now. It's something I'm looking to clear as soon as possible. I'm usually never like that, but like I said, like there are just some things that get in the way. It's just how life gets us sometimes. But trust me, I wouldn't be starting a financial literacy or whatever you want to call this channel here if I were going to take out a personal loan after maxing out my credit card. So no worries. The goal. You may see it in the title. Why isn't he talking about it here? Why isn't he trading a big amount? Bruh. I just told you. I got 1K in the futures account. We gonna flip that to 10K. Know what I'm saying, bro. But yeah, that's the goal, man. The goal is 10K. The goal is 10K. As soon as I hit 10K, I'm cashing out. I'm cashing out everything. And like you saw with my stop loss and take profit, if I have more capital in these trades, I'm definitely putting a more towards break even, like low risk trade. I don't care if I get stopped out in consolidation. We live and we learn. I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to get there. I'll tell you that much. I'm going to get there. And why pull it out? Why not buy shares? Why pull it out? Because I want to start a business with my best friend. And if you're watching this, man, what's up? Hit me up. Let's go fishing. Yeah, and that is the minimum that we both agreed to get going for ourselves so that we can start something up together. So that is my goal. Uh, Next, some other plans for the future that I've got going on. Um, New jobs. I'm still looking. It's not that I don't like my security job. Like, it really frees up my time, but they're not scheduling me for enough hours. If I just had one more shift, it'd be alright. It'd be alright. You know what I'm saying? It'd be something I could work with. All right, but I don't. I get random shifts on different days of the week that somebody else calls out, and it's at a different location, and like I will pick it up, sometime soon, but I can't bank on that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like sitting for that long. I don't, So if I have to get a warehouse job for 20 plus, I'll do it. Right, but right now I'm looking at other positions. I'm exploring things, and I'm really just trying to take more of a focus on school, so I have more of a handle on it. Right, I'm doing well in it right now, and it's a lot better than I've ever done before, and I want to keep it that way. So, finance prospects. So I am looking to major in finance. Hopefully, I want to take the CFA. I'm still doing research if for the positions that I'm trying to target, if that's necessary. Um, Unsure if investment banking is going to want that. I don't even know if I want to go straight into investment banking. Like private wealth management sounds nice. As far as any job opportunities that I've seen in my area, it doesn't seem too many. And the ones that I have seen are pretty much MLMs with a whole bunch of cold calling. And like when I think of private wealth management, I don't think cold calling, but like the nature of it, definitely is a very salesy esque type thing, and I'll have to clean up good, which I don't have the money to do. Okay, but all in due time, all in due time. So I want to take the CFA. If anything, I'm just as fine grabbing like 70K at like a credit risk, so even 60K credit risk spot, or risk analysis, business analysis, for like a bank branch or something, or like in house. So something that I'm not opposed to, but we'll see. We'll see. One step at a time. But I think I will be studying for the CFA sometime soon. Just after a bit more research, I'll have that confirmed. For me, not for you. I won't be updating you on that progress there, but I will let you know. Like I'll let you know that this is what's going on. If there are any delays or if there are any interruptions in this, it's not because I don't take this seriously, or I'm not disciplined enough. Maybe you see that as an excuse, but trust me, if you were in my situation, you would know. So I'll just leave it at that. I am going to transfer out from my college to a university. Still deciding on whether I should change that university or whatnot. I'm not sure of the demands that it will, take from me, or the how much it will demand of me to dedicate to. So it'll be something to plan around soon. And business, like I said, I wanna start a business, and I want to do that soon. So it's another goal that I've got going on, plans for the future. And another thing is what I've been doing recently. I've been trying to instill more discipline into myself and waking up. That was definitely a an issue in my last job, but trust me, like you don't like, just to give you like a. I don't even want to give you a specific story because it's inappropriate. Like, let's just keep it at this. You see inappropriate stuff on people's phones, and I wake up. I wake up for this job. Like I don't care if it's like if it's a afternoon shift to close. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like the first customer that I run into, just got straight inappropriate stuff all over his phone. Like, it's just not. And then people are yelling at you like you're. I'll tell you what. Multiple times, I've been treated less than human there, like a robot. Like expendable. And it's not that I don't have thick skin, but with the stuff that I'm going through, and with no pay, with no commission, it's not worth it. Not worth it at all. So we'll just leave it at that. And lastly, the books that I'm reading. It's Alpha Masters. Don't know where that's at. But it's called The Alpha Masters. It's by Neiman or something like that. It's a black cover. Y'all see it if you Google it. Really good book. I recommend y'all read that. I'm very very invested into because it's just stories of like success and brief interviews about careers. It's very eye opening. And I have this other book here, Understanding Options. That is by Michael Sincere, which I will be looking to as my guide. Like I bought this a while ago, and let me tell you what, didn't have the discipline to read it. And I'll take that on the chin. I did not have that discipline, right? Because I felt like I was dealing with other stuff. Like I always feel like I need like a cloud or a bubble around my responsibilities and myself, and that is what ends up leading to procrastination in my eyes, in my opinion. Now, like I never really thought of it that way beforehand, but it's just a reality that I have to accept. But I got this new job. I'd be reading on the job because I'm dead tired of being looking at screens all day from my last job. So not watching movies the entire shift. This time, not that we did that, but like telecommunication, like your cell phone, man. It's a screen. I'm looking at that. I'm looking at my phone screen. Looking at the computer screen. Looking at my iPad screen to sell them something. It's all too many screens. And then I come home and then watch some on my screens. Like it's just not healthy. Let's see, working out. That'll be a part of that discipline there. And journaling. And now that I have more time on my hands, I really look to make journaling more of a common thing with me. I was doing it sporadically, but I'll tell you what, every single time I did it, I felt better. I felt more confident about myself. And like sometimes I'm not even like I act too self-righteous for my own good in those writings, or like I don't know, protagonist vibes. But I mean it's what it is. I mean it's my own journal. What do you expect? But yeah, it helps. And let's see. Went over those books. Oh yeah, The Intelligent Investor by Graham. Intelligent Investor by Graham. I don't know, it's Benjamin Graham, something like that. I'm gonna be reading that here soon, and plenty more books to come. I'm diving straight into it. I'm done watching shows. I'm done playing video games. I've been sold my video games a while ago. Why is a 12-year-old like getting the best of me, making me mad? It don't make sense. Let's see. And the resources that I've been using recently, it's Inner Circle Trading, Smart Money Concepts, Scarface Trades for trend lines and price action, more of a breakdown on it. ICT and SMC are for futures. They can be applied to options, but I'll be looking towards Scarface to really break down something simple for me, something that I can follow. Firstly, as a still, I'll say it, beginner. I have so many years tucked into this. I'm just tired of being a beginner, man. That's what's sparking all this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's out there. People do it, right? Why can't I? Already trading for a macro outlook. He usually has good macro outlooks, but it varies from day to day. He's usually doing a day-to-day type deal, and it's the end of the week that he'll have a macro outlook, which I won't be taking advantage of or trying to copy on here regarding my planned videos. And the TIP podcast. I forget what that stands for. Um, I got my phone here. I don't even know what TI. Oh yeah, the Investors Podcast Network. It is a podcast called We Study Billionaires. Yo, I am so sorry about the grass being cut there. Yo, I'm gonna mute myself here in a second because I'm almost done with this list. But yeah, that is what that's that's what I got, yo. You know. And we'll see if it leads to some fruitful or not. We'll see if I really have the discipline to test myself and prove to myself that I can actually do this. So if you fail, you fail. I can get up and try again, but it's not that I'm not dedicated, y'all. It's just that with my age and my anxiety, I don't have too much time on my hands. Not that I feel rushed or pressured, but it's the reality of it. So yeah, I'm gonna mute myself. We are still range trading, yo. Like, this is insane. It is a Monday. I don't think there's any data out today. I can do a double check on that. Consumer inflation expectations. A rotating panel of 1,300 households. Yeah, I think those bars mean like the impact that it would have. I think. I don't even know. Don't take me on that. Wholesale inventories are on point. So as expected. France had stuff. Britain had stuff. Ramsden. Yeah, came on. Oh, well, I don't even know why that's there then. What is it forecasting? Repo rate. I don't know too much about that. But these are US stuff. 3-month bill auction should move some. I won't lie to you, I forget if it's lower or higher, whether it will affect the market. But it definitely tends to put a swing in things, and that's coming at 10:30. Those are the end of the trading hours. So that'll be coming here shortly. Right now we are approaching 10 o'clock New York time, I believe. Or is that Central? Oh God, I gotta. Oh, there it is. Yeah, no, yeah, New York time. New York time is right there. Okay, cool. Yeah, New York time. Approaching 10 New York time. 36 minutes don't make sense, yo, because that's my time. Chicago, New York. See, there it is. 11. There you go. So, waiting on that. See what happens to the market. We're still range trading. I will be back here shortly. This guy's cutting the grass too loud, so I'm going to mute my mic for y'all, and y'all can take a look at this price action and see what happens with it. If it goes down, I won't be mad, but because I didn't risk too much, but I won't be happy either. I'll tell you that much. All right, y'all. Oh man, you see how but bro, do you see how it's reaching these levels, bro? I lost $8, bro. That's what it is. It's what it is, bro. But look at this, bro. Hold on. Beep, beep, bro. Look at these levels though. Bop, bop. And what level is that? When has it done this before? One, two, 3 trading days ago. This is just a couple trading days ago. I mean, it's a great buying opportunity, that's for sure. How about we do some of that? What's 527 look like? 527 call 13 526. 526 isn't bad. It is closing above, but we'll see if this is just one of them bits, you know what I'm saying? Do Newman. Side. No worries. You know, honestly, we're not even trying to go crazy like that, but I mean, if this closes above that level, I mean, it's not hitting that candle though. See, that's the thing. It has closed above this though. Okay, it closed. See what the next candle does. Okay, it's going up. It's going up. I like that. Let's do that. 526, $7. Up. Oh my god. Alright. That's where we opened up at. I guess that bond sold off. Must have. Actual. Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming in 10. It's a 3-month. Add these to calendar. What does that do? Oh, no way. Oh, no, it's Google Calendar. It's no fun. No fun. Oh. 10 minutes, y'all. I'm curious to see these. Way below VWAP. I mean, once it gets back into that range, it's back up to 524 for sure. And see, this is about to. About to break into VWAP. Very similar though. So I think Scarface uses cues to dictate the SPX trade versus the SPX trade to dictate a Q's trade. And that's usually because the Nasdaq's leading. That's what it already says. So, there you go. It's rising. It's rising. Losing a buck right now. This thing's got to climb. See, I gotta save. I'm gonna work on saving these layouts. But yeah, y'all, like and subscribe to the channel if you relate to anything, or if you think I'm like, I don't know, funny or whatever. Dude, stop cutting the grass, which is nice. We close above this level, we definitely solid, because that's 3 in a row, and that's on a 5. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't happened like except once. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's just a flag. Unless it's just a flag, and then I have no money to play with. And you know what? If I could do it, I'd do 100 a week. Can't do it though. Can't do it though. Can't do none. Can't do none. Bad potato. It's okay though. It's okay though. And actually, I was remembering while I was gone on my last trade where I lost most of the $25 deposit. I turned the 7 into 21 more. So I'm pretty sure I had 27 on me, I think, because I had 17 left. This thing needs to close above, yo. If it does not close above, we are in trouble. I mean, RSI is bouncing off the 30, so seems like it'd be good. What's a 15 looking like? 15 does not look good. 15 does not look good. I know I said we weren't going to do this, but we're going to do it. See, it's supposed to be 9. Uh-huh. 55. 200. 12. There's a 12. 55. Change that to a real dark blue. To a red. Boom, boom. $200. Where is the 200? I don't think I put the 200. No, yeah, I didn't put the 200 in there. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Should have entered there. Would have been since it's hitting that level, but I didn't know it was gonna go down. Oh, you got bonds in 5 minutes. Yeah, this candle is not going to close above. That's for sure, because we got bonds in 5 minutes. They're unsure, and if it does, I'd be surprised, and I'd figure out why. I mean, let's Google this real quick. Let's do some research. Do stocks follow? Does index follow bonds in trading? Okay, I understand that there are index funds or bonds. Not a clear answer. Not a clear answer. But we did break out, which is nice. Which is nice. Probably gonna hit a level. Yeah, because we're in that VWAP range. 524.20. Selling there. If we get there. If we get there. I mean, price didn't reject off the 55, so we broke the 55. That's nice. We're definitely above these two, for sure. Not near 70 yet. Definitely a level to keep note of, though. This little range here. Aha. Very nice. Look at the open. Look at the open. Look at that. We got a buck back. We're a buck in profit. Wow. We're $7 mitigated. $1 mitigated for risk. Not risk. Losses. However you want to call it. Yo, I gotta get better at these terms, yo. If I'm gonna get a job in like a bank or something. You know what I'm saying? See if we break this level. Looks like we're rejecting. And see, what would that be? That'd be a 5-minute flag. That's not a flag. That ain't no flag. Okay, maybe. Nope. That's not a flag. 15 minute. 15 minutes still going. 15 minute close above. Gotta break that. When we hit that. 1, 2, 3. What? What's that? 523.26. Oh. Huh. 1, 2, 3. Huh? Oh, there it is. Yeah, rejected. Yeah, it's a flag. That's a flag. I think. Look at the RSI though. You know what I'm saying? Why am I looking at it? I told y'all that I wouldn't, but I am. Look at that, 95 cents, baby. 95 cent, baby. That turns green though. We should be good. We should be good. You know what I'm saying? Kind of teetering on that 55. Like it's a trend, maybe. Am I dumb? Yo, I'm definitely dumb. Yeah, if we don't break this bar and this level, we're done for. Yeah, nah, bro. Yeah, nah, bro. Nah, bro. break that bar. Gotta break them levels. So that's a 1 minute. Go to 5. Come on now. Volume ain't there. Oh, bonds just came through. What happened to bonds? What happened to bonds? What happened to bonds? What happened to bonds? Ah, 4.2. 4.3. Expected 4.4. 4.305. Alright, so came in short. Is that good? I don't think that's good. That is not good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's good. Definitely do not think that is good. Google. Do quick Google. On the fly Googling, yo. This is the most professional I've ever been. Bond auction comes in lower. How does it affect stock? Oh, okay, never mind. It's good. Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Read this. Read this, guys. Makes sense. Low, better, because bonds are supposed to be safe, right? Fed cuts rates, less money in bonds, more money in stock. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nah, me. And you know what else Scarface was doing? He's looking at other names in queues while trading. I'm not doing that right now. Not gonna lie, guys. I came off a 12-hour shift. So am I in the right mind to trade? And you know, that's another thing. You know, are you in the right mind to trade? You know, I wouldn't say so. But we'll see what happens. Q's. See what happens. See, yeah. Boop. Boop. Are you gonna break that big bar though? You gonna break the big bad red bar? Nope. You're not. You're not going to break the big bad red bar. It's gonna consolidate. It's gonna consolidate. Then it's gonna go lower. Now, see, like, I just don't want to be this guy where I'm babysitting the trade. You know what I'm saying? But right now we low key we don't have to, but like I sort of want. I mean, I ain't got nothing better to do right now. Tell you that much. I mean, we're still up a buck. It's debating if it wants to be just 50 cent. Not fun. Oh, oh, it's just not. It's just not good. Yeah. Stonk no like. What is going on with SPX? Is it really just following? It is following almost to the T. Almost. Yep. Ass breaking. Let's close it. Close it for a loss. We're out of here, yo. I mean, like, what else can I do? $9, $12 left. $12 left. And I'm not switching sides, yo. I'm not switching sides because we just have to take note. You know what I'm saying? Like, what what exactly is going on? Like, what exactly is wrong or right? You know what I'm saying? And stick with it. It's not a gut feeling. It's from what we do. There wasn't much analysis. I spent a lot of time talking to y'all. Um, and it's just another one of them 50-50 trades, yo. Maybe I'm just not in the right mindset right now. And I'll tell you what, we ain't got much capital. We ain't got much capital to work with. So there's that too. But I'll end the stream there, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed me watch me lose and be a degenerate with a little amount of money when I'm not even entering in the money. I'm entering out the money in these options trades. I'll see about better deposits. It's likely not going to happen anytime soon, but we got futures to look forward to. So if I make some there, I'll cash out. I'll switch it over, switch it around. We'll see what's up though. But I appreciate you guys listening. I appreciate you guys being here. I don't even think anybody is Wadi up 0 viewers, and that's okay. You know. Yeah. Like, subscribe, comment on what I told you to comment on, and if you have no opinion, just comment. Let me know what's up. Say what's up. You know what I'm saying? Call me trash. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?